What's up guys, the LA Gamer here, and today I am bringing you guys episode 31 of my Madden 16 Connected Fantasy Draft Franchise Mode featuring the Seattle Seahawks. Now, something that's becoming kind of a typical occurrence which I'm by no means happy about, and I'm a little bit upset right now specifically because it just happened. My recording software for some reason decided not to record my recent playoff game, which we lost. We lost 27-24. I'll explain that game in depth in just a second. I actually just played it, so I'm a little bit overly emotional about the fact that it didn't actually record. Now, the biggest issue with this whole non-recording thing is there's no real way for me to know if that's an issue or not. Now, what I mean when I say that is when I record a gameplay, I can't actually I can't rewatch it and see how it's working until after it's already been processed. So when I was checking the recording, everything looked completely fine, and then afterwards it didn't process correctly into a format that can be converted, and it just is not working, and it's not uploadable. So I've come to the conclusion that it's just not something that I'm gonna fiddle around with, especially considering the fact that we lost. It's not the biggest deal in the world, but it's a little upsetting. But the way we lost this game, we played relatively well. Our offense was struggling a little bit with Ryan Mallett at the quarterback position. Our defense got two defensive turnovers, or two defensive touchdowns. Two defensive touchdowns is what I was going to say. But the way we actually ended up losing the game is we gave up a touchdown on 4th and 25, and with a minute left in the game. They get a touchdown to go up by 3, to go up 27-24, and then on the kickoff return, we actually fumbled the ball. I was pretty pissed off, I won't lie. That was a really upsetting series of events to end the game. So we actually lost on a series of really, really bad plays. Like, all we had to do was stop a team on 4th and 25. We couldn't do that, and they got like a 40-yard touchdown, and then we couldn't even get the kickoff return to give us a chance to get the touchdown on the offensive drive. So that was a bad series of events that we ended up losing. So now it's the off-season time. Time for us to try to upgrade our team a little bit, primarily just re-sign players. I don't think our team needs much work. I would say the biggest issue was that Jameis Winston went down with an injury at probably the most, just kind of an inconvenient time, to be honest. I mean, right before playoff time, he decided to completely destroy his leg. So he's going to be gone until probably early next season. And Kevin White's a great player. We don't need any more receivers with him at the number 2 spot. He actually has 6,900 XP. He got like a 70-yard touchdown pass in that last game. So yeah, he's a beautiful player. Really glad to have him. Awareness is really low. I don't understand the reasoning behind that. Is that the biggest thing affecting his overall? It appears to be. Let's give him a lot of awareness so his overall can go up, so he can just make smarter plays. Sometimes, oh yeah, all the way up to an 84 overall. Sometimes awareness is good for a receiver, as it allows them to do smarter things, especially during zone defense and stuff. They'll try to find the open spots in the defense. So I'm still fighting a sickness right now. It just won't go away. I'm still a little bit congested. I actually am fighting a minor case of bronchitis, so occasionally you'll hear me cough here and there. It gets really bad every once in a while, but right now I'm feeling a little bit better as we're just talking. Yeah, Jameis Winston tore his Achilles out 34 weeks, so he should come back pretty early next season. Hopefully he'll be there to be our season opener starter. But let's go just straight to the Super Bowl. Let's see what all is going on there, and then we'll of course go into the offseason and see if we can make some moves and such to actually try to improve this team in whatever ways possible. Don't really know what our big issues were. We have a great offensive set of guys here. Defensively, I would say it looks really nice. I might want to switch out Shaq Thompson. Never been a huge fan of him, but he's never really done anything for us, so wouldn't mind switching him out. I really like our defensive 7, our front 7 outside of Shaq Thompson, though. This defensive line is dominant. We always force fumbles with Fowler. Randy Gregory's got insane speed as he's taken back quite a few fumbles this year. And then Trey Boston and Cam Chancellor, fantastic safeties. And we got just wonderful cornerbacks with Brent Grimes and Pat P. I think we'll have to re-sign Brent Grimes, though, because I think we just got him on a 1-year deal. Now, something I want to actually emphasize that I almost forgot to talk about, and I hate the fact that I actually forgot about it until about 4.5 minutes in, but what I wanted to talk about is I'm actually going to do another fantasy draft franchise. This one is going to continue. It's just going to slow down. The reason I'm doing that is because I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I'm getting tired of this team. I really am, because I played that last game, and we got there's moments where I was just like, I'm getting kind of tired of playing with this set of guys. I kind of just want to try out a new set of guys, get just kind of a new core of players and stuff like that. And I think it's time now, of all times, now that we're going into like our 3rd or 4th season, to actually try to move on to another fantasy draft and just kind of get 2 rocking at the same time, because yeah, I don't know. I'm getting kind of tired of this set of guys. It's just kind of getting repetitive for me. Considering I've already played like 40 games with this team, if not more. It's just getting a little bit repetitive and a little bit slow paced, and I never really wanted to be like that, so I kind of want to switch it up a little bit. So that new fantasy draft video will probably come up here in the next couple of days once I figure out when I want to do it and how I'm going to do it. So be on the where or on the eye out, whatever. I don't know what I was going to say there. Be wary of that. Just try to keep an eye out for that, and hopefully watch that if that's something you would be interested in. So we'll send to the next week in the off season. We got the team that we play, which was actually the Dallas Cowboys, which were led by Russell Wilson and Arian Foster. They weren't a bad team, but they were the wild card team, so it was a little bit embarrassing that us being the heavy, top dog going into that playoff series, that we actually ended up losing and not making it to the Super Bowl. So at least it keeps it. I mean, I wanted to make this as realistic as possible for you guys. When I lose games, I'm gonna let myself lose. I don't quit the game and replay it. I keep it very realistic, or at least I try to. So when I lose games, I legitimately lose games. I know that sometimes kind of affects the series itself, as it actually prevents me from winning all these Super Bowl rings, but hopefully some of you guys appreciate that, because I watch YouTube fairly often, guys. I watch series, and everybody tends to win the Super Bowl every single year, and we haven't won. Well, we've won it once, and sadly the recording didn't work. But if you guys are catching my drift, I'm trying to be different in the sense where I don't want to be winning every single year. I want it to be a constant effort to try to improve and actually make it so when we win the Super Bowl, it means that much more, because we had to overcome so much to get there, if you know what I mean. But either way, that's beyond the point. What I wanted to look at is who won. Oh, the Dallas Cowboys. Looks like the Dallas Cowboys won. Let's see what happened here. Terrell Suggs retired. He's probably a Hall of Famer. I would say so. Larry Fitz, definitely a Hall of Famer as well, as he retires. We'll write off the yeah, they beat the Dolphins, so Cowboys are Super Bowl champions. So at least we lost to the Super Bowl team, but it doesn't make it feel any better. Let's re-sign some players. I'm pretty sure Brent Grimes is one of the guys we need to re-sign, and of course we'll give him a pretty hefty contract. No, it isn't. We actually gave him more than 1 year. Surprisingly, I thought we didn't. Or we re-signed him early. I don't remember exactly what we did. It's been so long since I played this. So, Randy Gregory, we'll give you some money, my man. I like you a lot, and he doesn't want a whole lot, so we'll give him way more. Just like when people aren't greedy, it makes me want to give him more money, just because I like him that much more. So please sign Gregory. Yeah, he'll sign. So, David Bakhtiari, or Bakhtiari. I don't know. We'll wait on him a little bit. I like Ladarius Green a lot, so we'll give him some pretty good money. He's asking for a lot, but that's reasonable considering the years he's been having on this team. He's statistically, not like overall wise, but statistically probably like a top 2, if not the number 1 tight end in the whole league the past couple of years. So we'll keep Christine Michael. He's been a very, very good backup for me, so I have no reason to get rid of him. Plus, he plays the fullback position when he's not starting at the running back position. So yeah, we'll keep him. I'll keep Spence, another guy that I like. Ryan Mallett, I think, has earned himself a contract. He played fairly well outside of that conference championship game, and realistically, I don't expect him to start conference championship games very often. Hopefully that occurrence of Jameis Winston going down at an inopportune time doesn't become a constant trend. So because of that, we'll give him a pretty good contract. I know I'm offering them a lot more than their desired contract, but sometimes that's how you want it to be when you really want a player, so I'm going to do that fairly often. Shaq Thompson, I think it's, like I said, time we move on. He's 24 years old. But I don't know if we should resign him just because he's so young. He might have some trade value. Barksdale wasn't bad. Where these guys are starting offensive line, I don't want to lose our whole offensive line. So, if we don't resign those guys, we have Yankee here. How old is he? Oh no, didn't mean to do that. How old are you, Yankee? You're 26. He can fill up that left guard position if we got to get rid of Beatles. So we could let Beatles walk. Bakhtiari's 86 overall in the scheme, so I want to re-sign him actually. Kilgore's good, and then we don't need to get Barksdale. He actually went down with the injury, so we don't need to get him. Let's get Bakhtiari, whatever his name is. Let's see. And then typically I like to just re-sign players, even if I don't need them that much, just for the pure purpose that you don't want to lose. You don't want to run too low on spots on your team. So we'll sign some of these lower guys who aren't asking for as much money. We'll just give them kind of a starter contract, see if they accept that, because I don't really care a whole lot if they sign or not. Worst case scenario, we sign different backups, so we'll just keep doing that. Here we go. Let's keep going. I wonder if, are these guys just gonna sign these bad contracts I'm giving them? Oh, that guy won't. Wilson, I think this guy actually did all right for us, so we'll give him 2 years because that's what he wants. We won't give him all the way the money that he wants, but we'll see if he accepts that. Then we have $30 million in cap space right here. So let's check. We'll go to the trade menu real quick to see if we haven't, or we can't. We can't actually. Well, I wish there was a way to see how many players we have, but we look pretty good in terms of how many spots we have. Wouldn't mind one more receiver just to fill out because Wilson's going to be leaving. So we'll only have 4 receivers. I wouldn't mind like 6 actually. So fine on running backs, fine on quarterbacks. We have 4 quarterbacks, so we're definitely fine on that. Fine on tight ends, fine on our offensive line, it appears. Defensively, I think we're going to be pretty good. So let's continue. Let's move on to the offseason itself. And with $30 million, we can offer at least 1 max contract to a 90, like a high 90s player if there's going to be any up there. But we have no idea what this free agency looks like. So let's see. That's what kicker punter free agency. I hate it when that happens. We just get tons of kickers and punters. We got Todd Gurley though. Who's our running back? Jamal Charles. Should we get a Todd Gurley and trade a Jamal? I wouldn't mind that actually. I would not mind doing that. Getting a nice Todd Gurley or a Melvin Gordon who looked pretty nice as well. I mean, of course, in real life Todd Gurley's a lot better, but Melvin Gordon's not bad either. Oh wow. No, we're not finding a lot of backups, so we need another guard. We'll sign a guard. There's some really nice right guards up there, so I wouldn't mind signing him a really nice right guard and moving him to left guard. That's something that's always considerable. So, let's see. We can actually look over to the left. Oh no, we can't. Okay. Let's I thought that was a thing here. That's only in the draft. Let's go to right guard. I like Try Turner a lot, but a lot of people are offering contracts. He's not asking for much, so let's give him a lot of money. Because even if we give him a lot more than he wants, it's actually still not that much money. It's like $4 million, so we still have plenty of money to work with. I need good left guards though to actually keep that position going. There's a couple. Okay, this guy wants quite a bit of money because he's the top left guard of this free agency, so of course he's gonna be asking for more money than they normally would. Let's continue to look though. It was left outside linebacker that we lost because we got rid of. Where is he? Shaq Thompson. Yeah, got rid of him. I wouldn't mind Markevius Mingo. He's pretty young, pretty nice. Yeah, let's get Mingo. I wouldn't mind him. Let's give him. Okay, that's way more than what he wants. Let's not do that much. We'll do like this, and then we need one more cornerback because we're running a little bit low. We'll get Janoris Jenkins. Doesn't want that much. Nobody's. Let's just give him this. There's not that many people interested in him, so there shouldn't be like a huge amount of people to compete with. So we'll give D. Miller an offer as well. Need one more receiver because we're running low. So we'll get a nice young guy, Nelson Aguilar. It's pretty nice. So we'll give him 6.76, and then we're competing with the Dolphins, and I want him, so we'll give him that much. Now it was running back that I was considering. So Melvin Gordon and Todd Gurley. Let's look at their player cards. So Melvin Gordon's got 91 speed, 99 agility, 91 agility, 88 acceleration. Okay, Todd Gurley faster. He's not faster, but he's a better overall runner, I think, than 91 spin move. 86 juke move, I think, is better for Todd Gurley, as well as trucking. They have the same stiff arm. Oh wait, no. Melvin Gordon actually the better juke move as well. Better elusiveness or ball carrier vision. Yeah. And carrying and awareness. Oh, Todd Gurley has Melvin Gordon blown away in terms of carrying. That's actually a really, really important attribute too. Okay, that's tough. That is a tough one. Man. I hate fumbling the ball, so that's why I'm honestly considering Gurley as the number 1 guy. And Gurley's here young. Let's get Gurley. Why not? Plus, I think you guys would like seeing Gurley more because he's not a $105 million bonus. That would not be good. So hopefully he signs that, and then we need another backup tight end. If we might need a couple backup tight ends. So let's give him this. Let's give Ed Dixon this. We only have 1 left tackle. Okay, yeah, that's an issue. We'll get Michael O'Hare. Blind side, baby. We got already offered a left guard contract. We offered right guard contract. Left ends we have 2. Defensive tackles we have 2. Right ends we have 2. Middle linebackers we already signed or offered 1. Middle linebackers need 1, or a couple of those. So we're spending a lot of our money here, but we do need to get more of these positions. So it's all for good reasons. Whereas linebacker we're fine. Quarterbacks we offered a couple. Free safety is we might want 1 more. I'm going for guys that aren't getting any contract offers, so we don't have to give them much money. We have $3 million left over if anything goes wrong, so I think we're all right. I think let's move on. I'm trying to get to the draft here, so let's see. Don't know what our picks look like. Haven't done any scouting either. We got our cornerbacks, we got some free safety, so we got our secondary filled out a little bit. With the combine grades in, we can look at some actively and get an idea. We have the 30th pick for most situations, just because we were one of the best teams in the league last year. What do we need though? Wouldn't mind looking at a left outside linebacker. I'm not super fond of whoever we may get. Whoever we sign. Who was that we signed? Barkevius Mingo. This guy looks really good. I mean, he's first place in every single important one in my opinion. I mean, his acceleration is going to be a little bit worse, but he's got great speed, good jumping abilities, and he's pretty strong. Let's see. These guys are all second rounders though. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, let's look at middle linebackers too, actually. We got Deshaun Stone here. This guy's pretty nice. I don't know if he'll be there though. Adrian. Oh, this guy's really good. A tackle, A minus pursuit. This is kind of like a Luke Kuechly to an extent. That's kind of because he's not super athletic, but he's got pretty nice like smarts. He knows what's going on. Let's see. We also wouldn't mind maybe a. I don't know. We'll trade away most of these picks honestly, because we don't really need to sign anybody or yeah, draft anybody really, because our team is so good. At this point, our team is so good that the only thing holding us back from a Super Bowl is me, is if I play good or not. I think our team is good enough on paper to win a Super Bowl, or it should be able to. So that's the deal. We're not going to do the rest of the scouting. Like I said, we're going to try to win most of those picks because we don't need them. I think most of these guys will sign. So let's see. Contract accepted. Oh, only guy rejected was Lance Kendrick. So I wouldn't mind looking at one more tight end. We got Gurley to accept. So there we go. Our team is looking really nice here. With all these guys signing, we have five running backs on our roster. So this guy looks pretty good from Central Michigan. I wouldn't mind him. Oh, this guy sucks. Let's continue to look. Central Michigan guy, Patrick Taylor, looks pretty nice. So we'll get him in the second round, and then we'll trade away the rest of our picks. We got our first and second rounders kind of locked with one of those linebackers, and then one of those linebackers, and then we're going to be able to actually get that tight end, and then we'll trade away the rest of our picks. And we have so many picks that it might take a little while, but we'll be able to get a lot more picks by doing so. So let's see. Primarily, we would probably want a. I don't know. Our linebacker core is really nice now. We should scout defensive tackles. Actually, that's kind of important. Wait, no. Brent Grimes retired. You're kidding. You're kidding. He did not retire. Oh God. Okay, well this is the issue. I never checked. That's my bad, guys. I'm gonna take the blame on that one. Oh God, that's really bad. We have no more time to scout either, so we're gonna start drafting. This is where we're gonna have some fun because we need a cornerback now. We need a really good cornerback. I doubt we'll actually draft a cornerback any better than 83 overall. So I doubt it actually matters that much. So we won't draft a cornerback actually because it won't change anything. We won't be able to get any crazy ones. So we won't worry about it. Hopefully the loss of Brent Grimes doesn't affect that much. But look at our team, dude. We have so many A's. And when we don't have an A, we have a B besides a D at fullback. But nobody cares about that because we have Christine Michael, who's actually an A at the fullback position. I mean, our team is so stacked. I mean, it's crazy. So we wanted to get one of those linebackers first. I think it was this one who, yeah, Adrian Delling looks really good to me. He's my favorite by far, so we'll get him. He is, oh, he reached a little bit, but I like his stats. I think he's got pretty good stats. 90 acceleration is really nice. 78 speed, 94 tackle, 90 pursuit. I don't really see how his overall is so low, actually. But I like him. I think he's pretty good. 21 years old as well. He'll be a nice backup middle linebacker. So now that we got that done, we'll get a tight end. And hopefully none of them got taken. We'll see. What tight end was it that we wanted? It was this guy, Patrick Taylor, the number 1 guy left. So we got him just in time. And we reached on him too. He looked so good though. Well, we reached on him. And then, let's see. Should we just sim to the rest of the draft? I mean, let's check how many players we have. Do we have 53? Do we fill out the roster? We have 54. Okay, yeah, we're fine roster size-wise. Oh my god. Roster size-wise. That's funny. That's a funny way of saying stuff. Okay, let's see. Wide receiver, we have 5. I wouldn't mind a 6th one, but we don't need it. You know, let's just sim the rest of the draft. We don't really need more picks. It doesn't change anything for me. So let's see if maybe our CPU can get lucky and pull a nice little draft pick, and they'll know better than me on what positions we need to fill out on the roster. So just in case there's more roster spots we need to fill out, I'll let the CPU take care of it through the draft. And honestly, in turn, that might be more important than actually getting some extra picks that might not even matter, because like I said, we don't really need to build through the draft at this point because our team's so good. No guys that we draft are going to actually earn a starting spot anyway, so the draft picks don't really matter at this point anymore. So let's see. How's our team looking? Why do we have... Never mind. I want Gurley starting over Charles. I think now that we have Charles and Gurley, that's a dynamic duo. Then we have... No, Kevin White I want to play the 2 spot. So there we go, we got that. And we got Nelson Aguilar as well. We got this Harrison guy as a... Was this guy injured or something? I never noticed him before. Or did he just take over the starting spot? I don't know what happened there. Then our guards, we have Brooks and Turner. So we move Brooks to the left guard position. We have Becky Atari, or however you say name is, at left tackle. And then Massey at right tackle. So I think our team looks actually extremely good. Let's try moving Jamal actually to a wide receiver and see what that does to his overall. Like I said, we don't really need him as a running back anymore. So let's see if we can play with him a little bit. Just kind of mess around. Let's see. Edit player. Move him to wide receiver. And let's see what that does. He is a 84 overall, so nothing spectacular. He'd be a great open field receiver. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about all that. That's a little bit weird doing that. Yeah, let's move him back right, or not right end, running back. I don't know why I was thinking right. Let's move him back to running back, and then maybe we'll just try to make a trade for him because we don't really need him on the roster anymore. Or actually, before I do any of that, you guys watch the video. You guys tell me what you want me to do with Jamal and all these running backs, because realistically, we could keep both of them, have a crazy dynamic running back duo. That wouldn't be the worst idea, considering that there's nothing we really need to trade for besides maybe a right tackle. So, I'm feeling a little bit congested, so I would say this is the end of the video. I don't really see what else we need to work on, and I think we got our team set up for next season. I hope next season is the season. Realistically, like I said, it comes down to how I perform in the playoffs. So we'll see when we get there. Either way, if you guys enjoyed, please click the like button below. Make sure to comment your opinion of the series and what I could do to make it more interesting in the comment section below. And make sure to subscribe if you have not already to stay tuned to this series and other series I got going on my channel. Thank you guys so much for all your support. I'm sorry that I wasn't able to get that conference championship game in there, but hopefully with this new team, we'll be the Super Bowl winners next year. And lastly, make sure to check out that new fans draft video I'll have up in the next couple of days. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.